Right. I think we're on. Are we streaming? Let me check. This is only the second time I've done this. Yeah, I can hear myself back. Right. Here we are. Slacker Phil. Hello. And yeah, after last week, we tested the water by me reviewing your tracks. It's the first time that I've done it, and I really enjoyed it. And I know a lot of you did too. I had a lot of great feedback about, I mean, the concept. What is the concept? Playing tracks, giving a bit of review back. That's about it. If you've tuned into this for the first time and you're like going, who the do you think you are, reviewing tracks of people's on YouTube? I've run a record label called Hometown Records for the last 6 years, 7 years. I've been on the radio as a new music DJ on BBC Radio 1, playing records for coming up on 10 years as well, which is an awfully long time. And I really enjoy finding good new music and sharing it with the world. That's a passion that I have, and something that I want to sort of bring to this brand new YouTube channel. So you can understand why I've been asking people to get some subs going, because I just started it and I'm like, right, let's get this page turning. Okay, well, let's get to our first track. Whoa, right, let's take it back to the start. This is Lily Casely, Lily Casely, Badoom. Let's play a bit of it in. Let's see if I can find her in my notes.
I used to feel alright. I used to be just cool. I would spend my time Friday night writing songs for you. I would close my eyes, dream of things you do, imagining lying together, hearing your heartbeat move, and the sound that goes ba-dum, 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 boom, boom.
Do you know, this is probably the only track out of all of them that I listened to a little bit earlier, because I was testing out the stream, and it got stuck in my head, like lodged there, like a bullet. You kind of understand why like something like that would get stuck in your head. That's a very sort of simple kind of chorus trope, I guess, the badoom badoom badoom. I mean, the number one record at the minute is that guy Joel Corey and MNEK, and that's like essentially all of that is just all badoom badoom badoom. Am I really quiet? Turn my mic up. Absolutely. Badoom badoom. Damn right, first one up. And it's like a hip hop record. Yo, Declan, how am I sounding now? I've turned it up a bit. Does it sound better? How about that? How about that? That sounds good. Is the music coming around on your side? Are you hearing what I'm hearing? Let's see what she's saying about herself. 4 screenshots. Thank you so much for that. I feel so cheeky asking for it, right? This is coming out on Friday. It's on the BBC Introduce an Uploader. Listen, if whoever, whatever the locality of your BBC Introduce an Uploader is, if your DJ hasn't played this, then they're not doing their job right. Seriously, this is quality. is very, very accomplished. Is a very, I mean, that's going to get stuck in your head. People are going to love that track. Again, like when it comes down to my own personal sort of preference of like what I go and listen to, it wouldn't be in my sort of like own subjective like catalog, but at the same time, if I heard it on the radio or came past it, I'd be like going, this is good pop music. This is good sort of like fodder for daytime. Right, so let's move on. That's our very, very first one. Is Badoom by God, how have I forgotten her name already? It's amazing. Like Elizabeth Casely. Right. I've tried to be a little bit more organized this time, and I'm not sure if I have been. Right, let's play this next one. This is Alice Signal Fires. I think this might have been in for last week, but I didn't get around to it. Featuring Hannah McDonald. Right, I'm gonna stay quiet for a bit because I want to listen to it. Okay. Also, I want to know what you think of these tracks. Get into the chat box. Second guessing, leaving my home. A leap of faith, jump into the unknown. We start with you. Oh my god. I actually had to stop it there for a second because I was like, are there two tracks playing at once? Wait, you see when it breaks in, you do that, right? Right, we'll leave here for it. Do you know what I mean? There's something like off kilter and discordant about it that they're going for, but at the same time, like makes me think I've got an open browser. Listening to something else, you know? It's alright now. This is from brothers Connor and Declan McCrory. Declan's in the chat. Hello, Declan. From Carrie Duff. Where shopping centre up in Carrie Duff, boy. Hey, boy. I'm guessing this is Hannah McDonald on the vocals. Amongst the Pigeons says this is an excellent track. Leanne Alanis. Spell your name for me phonetically in the chat box because I want to be able to say it right. Because I hear what you're talking about. It's interesting, like it's definitely got that sort of left field, like going a little bit avant-garde with the sonics on it. See when it pairs it back like that, that's my favourite bit. When it just chills. Cause that bass line's sick. Yeah, I think it just needs like it definitely needs some more production. The thing is with tracks like that, you can get really tied up in like re-recording it or trying to get it to like a better place, when sometimes the best thing to do is just continue writing and getting to the next place by just making more. Because like, I mean, definitely one of the things that when I played music we got sort of trapped up in a lot was just continually like going over the same songs and making sure these 4 tracks were perfect, when really what you should be doing is writing absolutely tons of music, and you should be making mistakes and you should be absolutely nailing it as well. So don't go back on that one just because I said it sounded like 2 tabs open at the same time. That was only for a little bit of the track. The rest of it was pretty left field. Hard to figure out where it would fit within like the traditional like playlisting or streams or whatever, but it definitely had like a lot of potential in it as well. So that was the our second track, and that was from Alice Signal Fires. Like people, not Northern Irish bands love Alice in the name. There was a band called the Alice Kona Band from Belfast who were flipping great. Right, second is Janes. It's Jayns, and I think I've got it on the opposite screen now. It's called. I'm confused, right? It says Warrior Strip. Oh, Strip Back. All right, okay, right. So this is a stripped back version of Warrior. Why you send me a stripped back version? Why you not send me a studio version? What's up with that? Not good enough the studio version, am I not? Well, hello. Thank you for sending it though. Janes, sorry, Jayns.
Collect them in my head. Hit me up, cut me up.
I'm subbing.
I'll come out harder. I won't be over. Hit me up, cut me up, bust me up. I'll come out harder. I won't be over. Am I a warrior? Am I a warrior? Am I a warrior? Am I? Did I follow a sign? Did it say walk here and give up trying? And you try to make me change.
She's got a good voice, doesn't she?
Will you leave me to be in the bed I've made? Hit me up, cut me up, bust me up. I'll come out harder. I won't be over. Hit me up, cut me
Jane, if you were going to try and get me to cry, you're doing it.
harder. I won't be over. Am I a warrior?
It's definitely deep into ballad territory. James on the chat just says, I like both versions, just thought you'd like this version. I'd like to hear the other version, really. Leanne says, yes, loving her voice.
Can't keep holding me, you.
It's very 90s ballady for me, if I'm
Can't
being
keep
honest.
holding me to what you want to me. You can't keep holding me, you.
Definitely, you can feel the passion in it.
Can't keep holding me, do.
It's pretty decent.
Do.
It's not my vibe, I'll be honest, like.
Hit me up, cut me up, bust me up. I'll
But, I mean, I feel like you've got, like, an ultimate ballad in you somewhere. Like a real, like, flipping, let's stand on a unicorn and belt it out sort of vibe.
I won't be over.
Hello to Kid Chimp who says Philly TB DJ of the year, ya feel?
Am
What's on my sound effect board? Yes. Yes, I'm sorry, James. Just being self-indulgent there for a minute. Thank you very much for sending that in. I really appreciate it. And thank you for listening to the radio program I do as well. I saw you writing about that earlier on. Listen, reach out. Get into the chat box and tell me what you're up to tonight. Tell me what you're eating. Tell me what you're drinking. Let's see. Hopefully I'll not have to drink too much to get through any of these records. Okay, right. Geez, we've only done 3. This next one is from Cat. Sweet. What fresh hell.
we can't keep being so
Oh, Jane's getting in for another go. Sorry, we only got time for. We've got loads here tonight. This one's from Callum Pitt. The track is called Ghost. I'm drinking Coke, full fat Coke, because I'm a big fat gimp, and I just had paella, so I'm feeling pretty happy with myself right now. This is Callum Pitt and Ghost. Oh, he's got the lyrics all down as well. Guys, anybody listening to this right now, if you want to go and subscribe to the Slacker Patreon, Actually, I'm not going to do this over your track. It doesn't seem fair, does it? Because that intro sounds absolutely beautiful. So I'm doing for in future, if you want to have your tracks on this, you can go over to my Patreon, which is patreon.com/Slacker Podcast, and you can get your tracks into me best that way. And it starts off as low as like $2 a month. There you go. I don't want to do it over Callum's track because it sounds gorgeous. Right, here we go. A picture of sunflowers and a puppy. You may well have won my heart, Callum Pitt, if that is your real name. Oh, wow. I always wonder how people can sing falsetto like that and like still have their full testicular fortitude. It's gorgeous though. You know what I'm going to say. You know who I'm going to say it sounds like. You know it. Go on. Somebody write it in the chat box before I say it. Begins with B. If I was being really lazy, this is who I would say it sounds like. It must be friendly, yeah, it sounds like Bon Iver to me. Kid Jim, yeah, he just got there at the same time as me. Gorgeous guitar playing though, really, really well played guitar. Crystal blue, like the guy sounds like he's never like smoked a cigarette or stood near like a car exhaust in his life. It's beautiful. Jonesy from Leanne, Bono from Peggy Peg. Can't say I got Bono off that Peggy Peg. Keep them coming. Also Fleet Foxes. I hear a little bit of Fleet Foxes in there as well. I'd love to hear Callum like go into it and like try his hardest to like completely just write something as far away from this to see where it ends up, because he's obviously a good songwriter, but the song, as brilliant as it sounds and beautiful as it is, and the lyrics are great, is very derivative. But I think this guy's super talented and he's got a great voice and he's a good songwriter. So Fleet Foxes, I'm getting way now. Anyway, talented dude. Right, let's switch it up. Thank you very much to Callum for sending me that in. If any of you want to send tracks in again, get on the Slacker Patreon page. This is from Nixer. Oh, sorry, I don't know what Whoa! Whoa! I feel like I've just like completely been smacked in the face. Do you know when you're you're just like so not ready for a BPM? Let's get some context of Nixer. An Irish duo separated by sea, producing remotely from Dublin and London. Nixer is a product of lockdown and formed in April 2020 after a conversation online about a mutual love for creating a certain style of music. And that style of music, everybody, is really hardcore BPM. What is it, like 130 maybe. This is Nixer and Magnolia Mouth.
Magnolia Mouth, where'd you get that tone? What you talking about? Cause I ain't got one. Magnolia Mouth, where'd you get those words? To sound the morning song is the call of bird. Magnolia Mouth, where'd you get those cheeks? And over two hoops, the talk is cheap. Magnolia Mouth, where'd you get that tone? What you talking about? Magnolia Mouth.
Yeah, this is sick. I like it.
Magnolia.
It's like that sort of like mid 2000s, late 2000s kind of like electro vibe.
Words that come for free. Don't
That's so like everything about that like vocal delivery is like pure Dublin. Magnolia Melt
stand last a lifetime.
with no a hitch.
Hold a special
Great though. I love it when people sing in their own accents.
mind. Words that come for free. Don't mean much to me. Much to me.
What are you saying about the song in the chat box? I'm into this middle eight.
Now let's cloud up and rain all over 'em. Let's cloud up and rain all over 'em. Let's cloud up and rain all over 'em.
It's like slightly moody and like a little bit claustrophobic. There's something really anxious about it.
Words
Like you know you're on a dance floor, but like somebody has like whispered in your ear that somebody on that dance floor is gonna hit you, but you're still having a good time, but you're just waiting for it.
saying that lasts a lifetime. Hold a special place in the back of my mind.
Right, some more context on them.
That comes
Since the formation of Nixer, the pair hasn't set foot inside the same room or studio. So you guys like have met each other. That's cool.
to me, much to me.
Music can be described as new wave,
La la la, magnolia, la 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 la,
anxiety wave. That's what I'm calling it.
la 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 la.
Fusion of synths, guitars, and vocals. Magnolia Mouth is coming out on the 18th to the 9th. What's that? It's today. Is this the 9th? Friday. Just say Friday, lads. Coming out on Friday. Fast, punchy follow up to our debut track, Your Days Are Over. Absolutely buzzing for release and seeing how well our first single. After seeing how well our first single was received. Yeah, that one's a banger. Big up the Dublin, the Irish Sea connection. Right, our next one is from Kid Chimp. Kid Chimp was in the where's Kid Chimp? Kid Chimp was in the chat box earlier on. Going absolutely nuts. What was he saying? Man, all these tracks are fire. Whoa, word up. Give him the Grammy. Which I read as, man, all these tracks are fire. Wow, word up. Give him the granny. I was like, well, that just doesn't sound right. On that last track, by the way, Sean Keenan says banger. Leanne says I felt that description. And Kid says vocals fire. Yo, let's collab on a track. Magnolia Melt. Dope. Kid Chimp, you're up next, my friend. Polka Dot Ascot, and the artwork is pretty cool as well. I'll see if you can see it on the stream.
Wait, is that Cary Grant?
Lonely and secluded?
Naturally.
What's he wearing?
And then why are we dawdling like this?
Exactly what was running through my mind.
I wear my best silk.
I have no idea what's going on.
Why are we dawdling like this?
Exactly what was running through my mind.
Real Batman here, woo huh? Discount bat me, got me a polka dot mask with a boots on. Walking bars out, oompa da loompa. Take a hit of this brand new robot egg. Ain't it sick? Catch it quick. Hollow tip, virus click.
Don't know what I was expecting there, but
Shades, isolation, seal my face. In a demon's hot
Steep,
face.
it's dark,
Got to miss some
it's
weight
gully, but
when I
let's listen to his rhymes.
be back to 83. Take you see, pile of me, but it's me at this quarantine. I'ma catch a felony. Put your hands up if you like wearing polka dots. Put your hands on your neck if your mask is an ascot.
Chorus on this is wicked.
Hands down, hit the ground, turn around. If you hear that siren sound, it's a polka dot. Lil AJ, and I'm back with the biz. I don't care where it at, I don't care where it is. I can't go aside.
It's just deep and macabre.
3 a.m. I'm still on the phone. I don't even know where my friends even at. This so stark with some guy in the back. Haven't been outside in at least 3 days. Been cooped up so long, about to go crazy.
Putting in the front with the polka dot ascot. Rocket on my neck in my mugshot. Mojo. Marching Louisa May Alcott.
I love how Kid Chip talks. He's just like, I don't understand what he's saying, like, even when he writes it down. Never mind, like, what he's rapping it. Wonky bars, I oompa de loompa.
That's exactly what was running through my mind.
So you know what I'm referencing when I say Grace Kelly when I drive?
No, what are you referencing?
Well, it's this movie To Catch a Thief, and Cary Grant sitting in the passenger seat, and he's wearing a polka dot ascot the whole time.
Yeah. What does that have to do anything with the coronavirus?
Well, it really doesn't. But like, in the fact, like we're in the,
We're just gonna keep rapping.
Put your hands up if you like.
That's the funniest middle eight I've heard in a long time.
Put your hands on your neck.
I like that.
Mask is an ascot. Put your hands down, hit the ground, turn around. If you
The
hear
message he sent me with this just said, Colorado Rockies with Guy Garvey lyrics. Get this over to Dirty Hit. Maddie Healy signed the next genius. Hip Hop Collective of the Year 2020. Check it out on SoundCloud. Much love, represent.
Scout, walk around town, yeah, about it.
I like the hustle.
I'm still rocking, but it's the
I
same.
like the
Scout with the diamond studded ring.
self-effacing lyrics. And I like that it's just fucking heavy.
I totally effed up, but
So did you notice how little you see?
Are you serious? Like, did that guy say effed up after just like listening to this really heavy track that's like got serious melons, and you're just like, you're like, ah, they're screaming. I'm sorry, guys, I effed up. You're like going, no, just say it, just swear. Like that's the mood you're in. Anyway, that was cool. I liked it. There's a lot more to come from Kid Chimp, but I think like listen to it in the music, because Kid Chimp writes like he raps, and yeah, it's cool. Thank you for sending that in. Much obliged. This next one's Collect Call. It's Rain Stop. Hashtag indie. Hashtag 2 months ago. Hashtag SoundCloud. Hashtag hashtags.
I have a nice body.
I've got 17 nipples and a forehead. Sorry.
Who told you it's my birthday?
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I started back from the start.
I have a nice body.
Not doing it again.
Come on holiday with me. Who told you it's my birthday? The pinnacle of humanity. You're naked for everyone to see. But now it's raining with no sign of stopping.
So this is from an act called Collect Call. See if they give me any info on them. It's totally fine if they didn't. No. Yeah. UK electronic group Collect Call have emerged with a sound comprised of driving beats, euphoric synthesizers, and motive vocal hooks with influences from Talk Talk and Midair Thief. Collect Call invite you to breathe in the sonic landscape.
Integrity. But don't you look so pretty? The pinnacle of humanity.
I don't see where the electronic is in this. Like, this is just like alternative. I don't feel electronic off this. Oh shit, there it is.
But now it's raining with no sign.
So like the vibe I've got of this track is the move from the verse to the chorus is so tiny in terms of dynamics that it doesn't lift me where it's meant to lift me. Like, it's like having like a 3-course meal and you're having the same course for everything. You're having like 3 main courses or 3 soups or like 3 desserts. The light and shade doesn't work for, like, there's not enough of it there for me. Like, the guys who are playing it are clearly good players and clearly good writers. And it's like not that hard to rectify others. Thank you very much for sending that in. That's Collect Call Rain Stop. Let's see what your messages are saying before I get to the next one. Amongst the Pigeon says, this is not usually what I would listen to, but really like the production. We'll give this a listen again. And Leanne just says, will you post a list of the tracks and artists? Yes, I will. I will post. Where will I post it? Where's the best place to post it? Will I post it? I post it here. You know what? I'll post it in the comments underneath this video. That makes a lot of sense. Or maybe I'll post it on my Twitter or Instagram page at Philly Taggart if you want to follow me there. Shout out to Kid Chimp, who says 3 rappers on this track. Yo, we family. Yo, we family. Are you literally family? I can't say a word like phrases like yo, we family without sounding like a total twat. You can say it, it sounds good because you're a rapper. I'm a dingus from Northern Ireland who just can't say it. Nadia Chic, Getaway.
No helping hand to take the bruise. Another stranger.
Shout out Border Boy Phil Watson. He knows where it's all buried. Looks like she's got her washing up in the background, doesn't it? You see? There! Gonna make a music video. Gonna get my bed sheets ready for the night. This is pure indie rock. With whoever's playing the guitars in that definitely loved math rock at one point. Recently got played on BBC Six Music's Steve Lamacq, who's an absolute legend, and Chris Hawkins too, legends. She sent me full PR as well, but I've lost it. Yeah, boy! It's your boy, Organised P-Tag. We're clearly gonna have a big audience of like proper indie rock fans, like Wolf Alice fans. It's actually quite a like a old school indie sound, like off of like maybe like 2008, 2009. It's cool, like it's not like completely blowing me away, but it's also not making me want to turn it over either. What are you guys thinking? Let me know. Gonna get my washing done today. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not my complete bag. I'm not like loving it. It's like a solid like 6 out of 10 for Nadia Sheikh. But getting lots of support from Six Music, from Steve Lamack and Chris Hawkins. So who gives a shout what I say? So well done and congratulations and keep it up. Right, our next one is Amongst the Pigeons. The track's called Before the Storm Hits. And I'm jumping over to see what you had. Oh God, you've got loads written about you. Amongst the Pigeons is a place inhabited by soaring loops and the beating of electronic wings. Be sure to expect creative beats, addictive melodies, and a whole host of twisted ideas. That is incredible writing, which like in writing like 2 sentences that means nothing at all. I know, because I write like bios and have done for years, and it's really hard to make them sound interesting and actually mean anything. It's just like loads of words fired together. This is based in West Sussex. It is an own blend of post-party mashup. I don't know what that means. Let's just find out. This Kid Chimp and Phil Watson relationship in the chat is what I'm here for.
Where humans gather like flies before the storm hits, and now you've paid the rounds. Better batten down before the storm hits.
Sounds like really early IDM, and then kind of like twists into this like weird sort of like psychedelic fuckery. I don't know what to say. Lost for words. Yeah, it's like metronomy and a little bit like Hot Chip as well. UK psychedelic music with definitely a hint of like that early IDM sound.
Like flies before the storm.
Alright, now it's going into like industrial metal. I don't know what to say about this. This is like either everything or nothing at the same time. I don't know.
And now you paid to round. Once busy streets make no sound. Better batten down.
Better batten down. Batten down for lockdown 2. Buy your cans of tomato and your tickets for the poo. Andrew Greer says, wow, this is interesting. Is that like a, well, this is interesting? Or is it a, well, this is interesting? This is going to take it from the 4th album from Amongst the Pigeons, which is coming out later this year. Shout out to Lily Casely. Sorry for calling you Elizabeth Casely. Like, you must have thought you like got in trouble and your mum or dad was shouting you. Elizabeth Casely. Get onto the stream now.
And now you've paid the round.
See, that's the Hot Chip bit, right?
Better batten down.
Sort of breathy vocals.
Before the storm hits.
I'll be honest about this one, right? Like, I kind of like at the start of it, I was like, there's too much. There was way too much going on in it for me, and by the end of it, I was like, I don't know, like it's like walking into like a house and you don't really know anybody. Then after like 2 or 3 minutes, you're like in on the conversation and you start figuring out that it's okay to be here. Hey, when I got this email through, earlier on when I like put the call out for tracks, earlier in the week, I got an email from National Service, and I was like, well, as somebody with an Irish passport, looks like looks like the National Service have come at me. This should be an interesting conversation. I was like, oh, it's the name of a band. Right, this is Last Rites by National Service, which, anyway, right, here you go.
Without you standing beside me. No, you don't know how important you are. 'Cause if it wasn't for you, I'd still be fucking around on my own now.
You're swearing on my stream? Reminds me of the National a little bit.
I didn't even have the courage to tell you.
Matt from the National, lead singer of the National, is coming on the Slacker podcast next week.
A drunken mistake.
If you didn't know, I've got a podcast, Slacker podcast. Go check it out.
You that I ran for the hills. I hope one day I can make it right with you. But I missed my chance when I told you we were through. Both got lost and I just needed a change of view. What I wouldn't give you.
Yes, Leanne, it does sound like the National, doesn't it? It's good, man. It's really like accomplished. There's a lot of passion in it.
For months now.
He's got that sort of vibrato style of singing as well, where he's like, whoa, that I can never do.
Make my amends, 'cause I lied and I ran away to hide from you. I tried to block out whatever happened to me and you, whatever happened between us two. So hope one day
Yeah, I'm enjoying this. This feels like a perfectly appropriate like time of night for a record like this as well, doesn't it? From National Service. It's a very provocative name. This track is called Last Rites. You know it's about something deep. Thank you very much to National Service for sending that one through. Right, let's get another one through before 9 o'clock when we'll finish. Big up to everybody who's been sending this. As I said before, if anybody wants to send more music or sign up to the Slacker Patreon, you get loads of super extra fun bonus party stuff, and you become part of the Slacker community. This is Ian Charles Carter. This track is called New Teeth, and it's got some sort of... Oh, no. Never mind. I'm not sure. Oh, what are my sounds? Fuck, I absolutely screwed that up. Let's start again, right? The amount of, like, false starts that I've done. When I do it on the radio, first time, every time, all's good. When you mix in some visuals, I just go absolutely, like, cross-eyed. Don't know what to be at. This is Ian Charles Carter and New Teeth. 3-barrel name in rock and roll. Don't know why that sits with me. Sorry, double-barreled. He doesn't seem too posh, does he? You know what it reminds me of straight off the bat? Andrew WK. It also reminds me of like a Punk Blur track that was called We've Got a File on You, which is like the only Punk Blur track, maybe one or two. It's good. Like, do you consider this punk rock? I consider this garage rock. Psychedelic breakdown. What happened to the song? Where did it go? This is like a perfectly reasonable 2.5 minute punk song that's like gone into this like middle 8, which feels like falling into like a hole. See, like, right, hold on. See this bit, right? Like, that bit's really cool where he's like, when it gets to this bit, which is like perfectly like a perfect middle 8. This whole 30 seconds, or what is it? See from here, right? From 1:23 till 2 minutes. Cut it out. That does not need to be there. Like, if you just go and use that as like the dynamic shifter, it's going to sound far better, and it's going to be sharper and shorter too. Sorry, I got a little bit amped up there. And then drop back in with that sick riff. You could do that in an edit, to be honest. This song needs to be get in early, get out early. Yeah, it doesn't need that last chorus. This song should be no longer than like 2 minutes 20. It's 3 minutes 10. It's actually a really good song. I love the verses. I actually really like the second half of the breakdown, and I love the riff when it came back in. But you could take a hatchet to that and make it like a really short, sharp garage rock track, and it would hold you in better stead. But that's just my opinion, and because my opinion is sometimes wrong, and doesn't match up with everything, and music is subjective, feel free to go P-Tag, you're chatting through your arse, which is completely fine with me. This is The Lonely Surf and Losing It.
Crack a joke and force a smile again. I really swear I'm having fun. I'm contemplating taking drugs again just to hide what I've become. And now we're singing drunk at a karaoke bar. And you're howling at the moon, and I'm scared I've gone too far. And I'm losing it. Am I losing my mind?
I like it. Yeah, and I hear you. Like, but like, almost honestly, just feel free to like disregard everything I say. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, seriously, that's how I would have liked it.
Tapping on off the brakes to know whether you should go or stay in the place you're in, the place you're in, and oh, you're throwing shapes around the room while shapes ain't floating my eyes, and I'm losing it.
Andrew Greer says this is well produced, like this a lot. Recent 1975 vibes. This is a very, very like American pop punk, not emo, pop punk. Alkaline Trio, Newfound Glory. Baseline, baseline, baseline. It's called shifting as well, the EP. Is that like shifting as in snogging? Snogging, what a horrible word. I want to find out where they're from. Okay, right. So, I mean, there's no details really on the band. And if there is, I've completely and utterly missed them. And there's no way that can't be like an American singer. Because if it is, that's somebody singing in definitely singing in an American accent. It's well put together, pop punk. It's like, it is definitely off like the late 90s, like early 2000s post punk. Track is called Losing It by the Lonely Surf. I'll put all of the links to these tracks in the comments below this video, after the video, maybe like an hour afterwards, so I can like go and chill for a bit. We've only got 2 left, and that'll probably bring us up till about 9. This is Fionn Murphy. Fionn. Fernando. You've had your chance. Okay, right. So this was sent to me by Fionn Murphy, and this is Pat Lagoon, Digital Love. I feel like I might have played this last week. This is the point we find out in the stream that Pete Hug's been smoking crack all along. No, I haven't. Oh, we got some serious Amdram going on in this video. Can you see this in the stream? No VVS, in the bus, on the track. You can I can meditate on the gram. He's super fake. DVA, you mine, I don't mind. Take your time. Blue light all night, all night. To right, all lies, all lies. No VVS, still the best, on the track. You can I can meditate.
I be alone where I sit and reside. New addition, I share and divide. The people I mess with are cool just like ACs. Dripping and done, the people will serve. Not expecting that. Keeping it straight, say the hook twice. Yeah, we coming like braces. Yeah, we coming like
man sounds like AJ Tracy, doesn't he?
When I get hot, I'm like KD. When I get pissed, I'm like Shady. I work so hard when I'm tired. Cool off, I'm a chill when I
date. Got an Irish AJ Tracy.
I'm like KD. When I get pissed, I'm like Shady. I work so hard when I'm tired. Cool off, I'm a chill when I daydream. And she just wanna brag. She wanna see the
shout out more than
like a Gucci bag. If her name Machino, Valentino or something ending with Eno, she only eyeing up debit cause she ain't rocking with Cinos. Yeah. There's some digital love.
There's a lot of light and shade in this track, like a lot of contrast in it between Pat Lagoon. What a name, by the way. My name is Patrick Lagoon. But yeah, you measure up Pat Lagoon's accent, not accent, is like singing to More Dance, and it's a nice, pleasurable like contrast and juxtaposition. Kid Chimp says, Pat Lagoon, we want real love, not digital love. You letting us know you feel, spread the message. Kid Chimp, what are you talking about? I love you, man. Would you crazy?
Well, she like Instagram, super lucky, super down. Get the love, some likes and comments. You
yeah, I'm sticking it.
Be honest, honestly, you're probably a better woman online. You're getting gassed at the same time. You decide.
I feel like this track is like the sounds of two artists really finding their feet rather than having found it. Like I feel like in 6 months' time they will have something that will blow this out of the water.
This some digital.
It's good though, but it feels like more like
Some digital love.
promise than potential fulfilled, which means that there's a lot more to come, you know?
What's the price? What's the price? What's
No
the
VVS in the bus, on the track. You can I can meditate on the gram. He's super fake, deviate. Your mind, I don't mind. Take your time. Blue light all night, all night. To right, all lies, all lies. No VVS, still the best.
Yeah, big time. Like this is two artists that like are have a bit more road to walk down, but you feel like they can get there. I'm sure if the music doesn't work out, they can go into like making full-on feature lengths, because like they may as well have done for that. Fair play to Pat Lagoon, Fionn Murphy, More Than. Hello, Mr. Lagoon. I've just played your track. Right, we have one more. Crap, did I just exit out of that already? Go on, P-Tag. Well done. Right, okay. One more to play, and it's from an artist called LA Woman. And I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, right, I've kind of screwed up my things. Right, more than a woman. This is LA Woman and Fallen in Love. Final track, I think.
She's got her hand on my heart while I put up a front, but her lips I could touch. Maybe you are my drug, the way you're turning me up, another shot on my tongue. I know you're all in my head, give me your good intentions, just another bad habit. Now you're taking your chances on a bed, hold it ransom, counting figures and cash. I think she's falling in love. I think she's falling in love. I think she's falling in love. I think she's falling in love.
What are we feeling on this last one?
Take a shot in the dark, compromise from afar. Now I'm playing you off. Why you listen to comment? Why you dressed in designer? Girl, you playing with fire. I know you're all in my head. Give me your good intentions, just another bad habit. Now you're taking your chances.
I want to know more about this band.
Counting figures and cash.
There's three of them. One of them's got a pencil mustache, the other one's got chest hair, and the other one has a necklace. Big information on LA Woman here. I'll drop them a follow. This is cool though, I like it. It's very different to everything else that we've heard on the stream. I like the video. It's like a good lyric video, sort of well thought out, and instead of just like the sort of bog standard go on Fiverr, pay someone 15 quid and they'll do a lyric video that looks like everybody else's. This looks cool, I like it.
Why you wasting our time? Leave the rest and go slide. Roll the top off in the ride. Go
So
ahead.
alternative pop done well.
Why you wasting our time? Leave the rest and go slide. Roll the top off in the ride.
I normally hate Vocoder, but I don't hate it. And it's alright, it works. I can hear this on the radio as well. I can hear like Nighttime Radio 1 playing this. LA Woman, or sorry, LA Women and Falling in Love. Anybody representing LA Women in the chat? Milo says chorus is strong. Like the transition from the verse to the chorus. Yeah, me too. Leanne, loving it. Says chorus has 1975 vibes. Chorus is great, but the verse feels like a different song. Still good though, says Andrew. And Kid Chimp, well, before even reading it, I know this will be good. Dressing designer, playing with the fire. That's a rhyme. LA Woman, you look like guys. though, so just the name, maybe. If so, dope name. Let's collab. Kid Chimp, I could like actually like just like make up an artist, and I think you would just like want to collab with them. You're so full of energy. I love to see it. You're making me real tired just figuring it out. There's LA Women in the chat box as well. That LA Women track is definitely probably maybe best song I've heard this evening. It's up there. Actually, the first track and the last track were both of my favorite. Yes, Fight Off Your Demons. Zero says Toro y Moi vibes. I'm definitely feeling that. And I think that's it from us. How long we've been streaming for? Yeah, an hour. That's it from us. I will do this again next Tuesday. And remember, if you want to send me more music or become a Patreon, become part of the Slacker community, then just go to patreon.com/the Slacker podcast, and you can become part of the community for $2 or whatever it is. So yeah, I'm going to leave you now. I'm going to end the stream. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for sending me your music, and feel free to send me your music again down the line. So have a good night, and I will see you Tuesday 8 o'clock next week.